I've been a fan of the Elixir since it came out, and it does exactly what I need to do. Long off the tee, holds a lot of greens. I can easily spin it with the wedges. Performs very well, okay? When the new ball came out, the Vero X1, I was skeptical because they say it's longer off the tee, but usually that means it's a harder cover. Well, it's not a harder cover. It's just as spinny as the Elixir, but it just pounces off the face. It is amazing. So I highly recommend it if you're looking for an extra couple yards off the tee and still want that same spin number that you get in your wedges and your irons and everything else. It is an awesome ball. Team Encore. See that? Got me for life.
For more information, their website is www.encoregolf.com. And be more with Encore.
Two teammates, one course, and the challenge ahead. Qualifying for the United States Golf Challenge has begun at selected golf courses nationwide. The United States Golf Challenge is two-man best ball at its finest. Can your team be the best in the nation, perhaps in the world? Dust off your sticks, hit the range, and sign up now at usgolfchallenge.com.
Welcome back to Big's Golf Talk right here on Native Family Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, BGT-TV, and all your Alexa devices, and on Amazon Prime Music as well. Big John Quick, along with the Golf Father, Bill Cuevas, back here on Big's Golf Talk. And this segment is sponsored by GolfKnickers.com. They are the world's leader retailer of classic golf apparel. They specialize in their full line of men's plus fours or golf knickers as we know it. To complement the knickers, their company has a full line of matching socks, caps, and shirts, allowing them to deliver the complete outfit to their customers. And their customers do include corporations, golf courses, school golf teams, tournaments, and avid golfers around the world like myself and Bill the Golf Father Cuevas. But Bill the Golf Father Cuevas, they are committed to growing the game of golf by encouraging players to wear the game the way it was meant to be played.
Yep.
And that is how, Bill the Golf Father Cuevas.
How? What do you mean how? The good way, the old way. I need a pair of hickory. You got hickory. I got it. No, you don't have hickory. I have some hickories. You don't have hickories. But I have them. I did really well when we played in our golf knickers in Mackinac Island. So I like going back into time. I hope we can do more. Mr. Greg Wise, our lovely guy that does all our new graphics for our TV show. He's really big. He just got a brand new custom set of hickory sticks made for him, and he has some new fresh gear coming.
I gotta get Craig to adopt me, man. That guy got buco money or something. Huh?
I don't even think it's I mean, I went to his house. I was in his house last weekend for that military SOF that we did, the tournament, and oh my God, he has his tricycle. Now you gotta remember, he's kind of old. he's up there.
Right. He's retired.
He's retired. He has his tricycle. His what's that famous cowboy from back in the days, like from 60 years ago?
John Wayne?
No, the other one, Gene Autry. He has I think it's the Gene Autry tricycle with a saddlebag and ringer and everything. He has push pedal golf carts and everything.
I our next guest, I mean, we'll bring him in, but I think David is that old. He might know who.
But he has a lot of hair.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and like you said
earlier, a lot of hair.
Yeah, but what people don't know is, and what I'm going to remind them is, you said that David has that silky, beautiful hair.
Locks of hair.
Oh, I'm sorry, locks, beautiful. I got lost when you started talking about how beautiful his mane was. I saw your face. They didn't see your face, but I saw your face when you were looking at David. That's all I'm saying.
But listen, golfknickers.com. Enter promo code BIGS, BIGGS, to get a 10% additional.
And I've tested it myself.
You could stack it up on coupons and sales and all that stuff. So it works. 10% additional. We are the only radio show that has, and TV show, that has that option with golfknickers.com. 10% additional to what they offer in other coupons.
I use it on sale prices. I went, shopped, sale prices, pushed the code, and boom, it went right through with no problem. It took off the additional 10%. That's a lot of money. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of money.
They have golf knickers for the ladies, for the men's, for the women. They have it all. They have masks. They have gaiters. I mean, they have it all for you to be safe on the golf course as well. Golfknickers.com is their website. But you could also give them a call at 1-800-940-9415. That is 1-800-940-9415. And they are celebrating their 20th anniversary. Bill the Golf Father Cuevas.
Happy. One more year and they get to drink.
There you go. But drink responsibly.
Responsibly, and only if it's Tito's. And that news. Did they see that new thing? Yeah, that new video you got
earlier. Yeah, earlier on, you heard Amanda with the Golf Diva Robertson, myself, and Bill Cuevas talk about that video that I put up there on our YouTube channel on BGT-TV, where I tried that kicking ash barbecue sauce on a Bloody Mary. And I'll tell you, man, that was a genuine response. Because I never had it. That was the first time. There was one take, and that was a genuine response about how I enjoyed that. So
I chuckled a little bit when I saw it. Hey, wait, is the camera still on?
It was funny.
It was perfect.
Just natural humor. All right. Let's introduce our next guests here on Big's Golf Talk. And before we get to our next guest, Bill the Golf Father Cuevas, we are going to head to the Tito's Vodka desk out there in Tampa, Florida, for a U.S. Golf Challenge update to what we got going on for national qualifiers.
Gotcha, buddy. All right, first up, in Horseshoe Bay Ramrock on March 19th through the 20th, we have the Hill Country Challenge. It closes on March 7th, so there's a few spots open. Hurry up and get there. Last up, we're going to have United States Golf Challenge in Central Florida. It's 18 holes. It's going to be played in Orlando's Eagle Creek Golf and Country Club, and that closes March 26th. Make sure you join us, and guess somebody's going to be there. And last but not least, we're going to have Hoosiers. And oh my God, I just realized that. We got Hoosier Golf in Lebanon, Indiana, Golf Club of Indiana. And maybe Indiana has something to do with the next guest that we have going and the Golf Challenge. We'll see. Let's get to the next part. Come on, Biggs, let's go. Let's move.
And just a reminder, Tito's Handmade Vodka, they give back to charity. Check out all the Tito's recipes at titosvodka.com and see where they give back to. And when you buy and you drink Tito's, just know you are giving back to a community out there that they are loving on. So you must be 21 years of age to enjoy a great Tito's beverage, and friends don't let friends drive drunk and drink responsibly. A couple people that drink responsibly, well, at least one out of the two drink responsibly. Let me introduce her right now. She is the first female to be playing for Team USA for the United States Golf Challenge to represent and defend the International Kings Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, Jill Kostick is joining us here on Big's Golf Talk. Jill, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, thank you for being here, and we appreciate you and all that stuff. And are you excited about getting into Ireland?
Oh, I'm just thrilled. This is beyond bucket list for me. It's the most exciting thing that has occurred in my life.
Wow. All right,
that's a lot.
Let's introduce your partner right now. And I'm sure, Jill, you've had to make sure this gentleman got back to hotels properly, because I know he can hammer down the alcohol and hammer down a Tito's Vodka. The one and only David Conyers, her teammate here on Big's Golf Talk. David Conyers, you guys made history at the National Championship, winning your flight. How does it feel to be on the team of making history with the first female to represent Team USA in Ireland to defend the International Kings Cup?
It's pretty surreal, really. I mean, making a national team is something that was just beyond even getting my head around, honestly. But Jill discovered the USGC and said, let's look at this, and we did, and I got to tell you something about this lady. She's quiet and she's unassuming and she's sweet and she's nice, but guys, there is a competitor inside of her, unlike any that I know, and she's a bulldog. And so there's nobody that I would rather team up with in a two-person than Jill Kostick, because I know beyond a shadow of a doubt she's going to bring it every single moment.
And Jill, you
Thank
were the effect of the USGC changing that name, because they used to have two-man best ball in their rules. Now they changed it to two-person best ball just so they could get the females in there, and you are responsible for that. But I will tell you, Bill the Golffather Cuevas, we have golfed with these two, and we've experienced the competitiveness that Jill Kostick has.
Oh, yeah.
She's very hard on herself, that she wants to perform well. And she would apologize to us, and I thought it was a good shot, but it wasn't to her need or meet her expectations of what the shot should be. And I thought, hey, you're in the fairway. But she's like, no, I didn't go far enough. I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean? You're in a fairway.
Well, yeah, she's getting ready for Ireland, because we were talking the other day, and look, she's already thinking, how is she going to hit, that stinger? How is she going to get 250 yard stingers off the tee? So she's already thinking well in advance. Mr. David over there, most people that haven't known about them is the numbers guys. So he figures everything out mathematically and everything else. And they probably still haven't stopped thinking about it. We just got to get there. And hopefully we're going to be there doing a live show. So we'll get to witness the greatness as they bring it home for Team USA as the first his and hers couple to go over there and whip some Ireland butt.
Now, yeah. David and Jill, obviously, International Kings Cup, you were supposed to be there last year. COVID obviously, knocked that out of the plans at the moment. But you guys have been assured by the USGC that you are on Team USA when they do, defend the International Kings Cup in Ireland, and so as well as the rest of Team USA too. So,
yep.
Looking forward to that. Let's talk and touch base on, because people are not knowing. Some people may be listening to this for the first time and saying, you know what, that tour, that USGC thing, that's for good players. That is for players that can play well. David, let's go to you first. What do you say to those people out there about the USGC and qualifying?
Well, it covers a lot of handicap ranges. You got different flights, and as well as regular. I think 55 and under, and then 55 and older senior. So you got 8 flights, 4 per age bracket. We have championship guys who are kind of like scratch golfers, and then we have golfers on the team in the next flight, which would be more of your maybe. I don't know, 7 to 10 handicap range guys and whatnot, and on up. And, Jill and I are in the D flight, and, my handicap is currently like a 15 and hers is an 18. And so there's room for, you don't have to be a pro, but I do recommend that you be, some sort of tournament shape as far as your mind and your ability to get out there and compete under tournament conditions, able to handle adversity, and really you gotta want to play to win, because I guarantee you everybody there at these qualifiers, that's why they're there. They're not there to have a fun golf outing to benefit whatever. They're there to win. And so from that standpoint, I love it. I loved it, and I know Jill enjoys it. We just both enjoy competing. And I knew from the first time that I ever played an event as her partner, maybe 6-7 years ago, I was like, man, I want to do this more with her, because you guys have done it. You've probably partnered together, and you probably partner with other people, and it's like you get sometimes you're teamed up with somebody and they just don't have what you expect out of them as far as effort.
Yeah.
And competitiveness, you know. And I didn't think I would ever meet anybody as competitive as myself until I met Jill. She's every bit as competitive as I am. So that's part of what makes us really, I think, a formidable team out there. And I'm just proud. I'm just proud to have her. And we're going to go. We can't make any promises as far as calling any wins or anything, but I could promise you this: it won't be for lack of trying.
No, absolutely not. I got a good question, Biggs. We have all these qualifiers that we just read are for the following King's Cup. Are you guys planning on participating in any of the ones? I mean, this one's, I don't know where, you know, from where your location is to Lebanon, Indiana is, but I mean, they have a qualifier coming up there for the next Team USA after you guys go to Ireland. Do you guys have any intentions of participating to just maybe go over there and keep your championship?
Jill, go ahead with that one.
Well, okay. We were told that part of the package of winning, we got a lifetime entry to nationals.
Okay.
So we don't have to go to the qualifiers. We're just going to go to nationals. But
Nice.
What I'm excited for is David is not quite old enough to be in seniors, but next year he'll be old enough to be in seniors. So I can't wait to next year because I want to qualify as a senior team, and then I want to be the first female senior to make Team USA. So we love this event, and we're excited to continue and play in it.
Well, that's intelligent. That's smart.
I think it's awesome. Yeah. That basically means we're going to see them in Tennessee at the Nationals. They're going to be there where we're there.
Nationals, Daddy.
Yeah. So when we're there, they're there. That's perfect. So we get to see them.
I didn't know that Nationals is going to be Tennessee.
It's going to be in Nashville, Tennessee at the Hermitage.
Yeah.
Okay. I did read that. Yeah. And you know what? I didn't know about Lebanon either until just now. So I think that we'll definitely be looking at that, because if we're going to be going to try to qualify for the 2021 or 22 team, whatever.
Well, so what Joe was just saying is you guys, because
you got automatic.
It's automatic that you guys, all you have to do is enter the national championship now.
Yeah. But it still is not a bad idea to go to a local qualifier.
Yeah.
Especially if it's close to us, because I mean, if we can go to a local qualifier and I can keep somebody from actually making it to nationals, then I don't have to be national.
Or you can see your competition, or I don't know what the thing is, and that's a good question that we should find out later on, Biggs. By qualifying, does it eliminate any cost into the nationals? You know what I mean? So if you win a free entry.
Yeah, there are certain tournaments. I think the bigger local qualifiers, they will have that, but the smaller local qualifiers don't offer that.
Yeah, we're going to do more research and get some answers for you, because you might win the free entry into the new one. You never know. Why not? I like David's way of thinking, man. Go in there, beat your competition up right off the start, and say, okay, guys, you stay right here. We got this. I like that.
Bill, let me get to this. We have about 3 minutes left here. I want to turn to Jill, and I want her to say whatever she wants to say to the female golfers out there as far as qualifying for the USGC.
Oh, just come out there and play and try it. They do have, we get to play from a forward tee, and it is lady friendly as far as that aspect, but it is, if you like to golf, and it's challenging, come out, do it, it's worth it. Promote our all the females out there. David was always in this interview, he was saying about the competition. We love the competition, but also it's the love of golf. We're here because of the love of golf. And not only do we get to compete, but you get to meet new friends, and there's camaraderie, and it's just an experience of a lifetime. So exciting.
Well, there you go. David, since you guys have qualified and made Team USA, USGC has partnered up with some great partners, including Squares Shoes, Bag Boy, and other partners. How do you guys feel about that? Now you guys are going to see yourselves with USA bags. You're going to see yourselves decorated in the USA carts, and get a pair of USA Squares shoes.
Yeah, I mean, look, every golfer loves some swag, right? And so we're excited about the swag, and we're feeling like they're kind of spoiling us a little bit. So it's just a lot of fun, and it's going to be awesome, the golf bag. Jill and I both already talked about it. It's probably going to go, have its loop around Ireland, and then the bags are going to be retired as keepsakes forever.
Right.
I just can't take it out to the golf course and wear it out and get it all dirty after that. I got to keep that forever, guys. That's like such a huge deal. And the shoes and Bag Boy, everybody that's throwing in nice things for us, we really do appreciate it, and it means a lot. It really does, and it's so cool to have that support behind us.
Now, David, you have participated and played competitively around the country. You guys just got back from Florida and playing out there competitively. Have you seen a tour like the USGC out there? Is the USGC kind of different from everything else you've experienced, with the swag and how you're treated and everything else? Compared to USGC to what you're used to doing year round.
Yeah, what we do year round is we play individual tournaments. We go together. Jill plays in a different flight than me, but we play together a lot, and we're not usually competing against each other. USGC, is a two-person competition. You got different formats you're playing. You're playing a best ball. You're playing an alternate shot. You're doing a scramble, whatever. So it's really, if you got a golf buddy, then man, you gotta get in on this, man, because it's so much fun. Two man golf is different.
The rewards are huge. The rewards are huge. I mean, we get a paid trip to Ireland, all inclusive. It's like no one else offers that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think somebody said it's really like a $10,000 price tag on that round trip and golf to Ireland, and all expenses paid. So it's nothing to shake a stick at. It's a giant prize.
Yeah, but the memories are priceless. You get to do, and then you get to share it with somebody that's in your life, and you get to play with all year round. So you're going to have even up. Me and Biggs are, we got that bromance going on and stuff like that. So when we get to Ireland, we're not competing for anything, but we get to be live from Ireland, which is going to be beautiful and wonderful for us. We're going to get to golf a couple of the golf courses. We get to break bread with you guys. There's a lot of stuff that we get to do. So it's a blessing for us.
Well, we need to head into our break here on BGT-TV and Biggs Golf Talk. I want to thank David Conyers and Jill Kostick for joining us here on Biggs Golf Talk, talking about their experience with the USGC. Bill the Golf Father Cuevas.
Yes.
Like you rattled off some national qualifiers, but for other qualifiers in your area, visit usgolfchallenge.com or biggsgolftalk.net.com, BIGGSgolftalk.net or .com to find a national qualifier in your area. And by the way, they actually traveled to qualify. So they didn't qualify in Indiana.
Nope. So you could go right now, go sign up for Horseshoe Bay, because I know two guys.
Austin, Texas. We'll be there.
Texas,
we will be there.
We'll be there. Will you? Because we hope to see you. Maybe you can make a spot on our show. Let's get you
right
on. Come
back
on.
right after this.